Pathfinders, earlier this year, Colonel Went and I visited you at your installation and kicked off the Year of the Pathfinder. Together, we defined Pathfinders as ready, resilient, innovative, professional, and family. We are currently engaged in a fight with an invisible enemy that will test our mettle in these areas. On Tuesday, Colonel Went put out a message to all Pathfinders with some very clear and direct guidance on how we, meaning everyone in our Pathfinder communities, need to function on a day-to-day basis. If you are a member of one of our Pathfinder communities and have not seen it, pull up the YouTube video and watch it today. Furthermore, Pathfinders, down to the most junior airmen, must make it a part of their daily battle rhythm to get updates from their chains of command about the current situation. During Colonel Went's last message, he introduced us to the concept of disciplined social distancing. This is the most effective weapon we have against our enemy, the COVID-19 virus. In order to kill this enemy, we must isolate it. To survive, it relies on the ability to jump from host to host unchecked. It relies on this ability to escape detection by hiding symptoms from the infected for several days while it infects others. We must attack at that weak point using disciplined social distancing. As we employ this across the wing, I ask you to be mindful of a few things. Number one, be respectful to others. We have many in our communities that are working at breakneck pace to ensure that the rest of us have the essential goods and services that we require to sustain the community through this fight. People like our medical personnel, our defenders at the gates, our commissary workers and BX employees. I urge you to take a moment and vocalize your appreciation for their efforts. Your kind words and actions will fuel this fight. Number two, we must stay connected. There are some in our communities that will struggle during this time of increased isolation, and it will get increasingly difficult over time. I urge you to stay connected through social media platforms and be on the lookout for the Pathfinders that may be struggling. Rely on your support agencies who are standing by to assist. I also ask that you remember to use your key spouses as a resource. We must take an all-ears approach in our effort to care for one another. Lastly, we must all accept individual responsibility for our role in this fight. Our daily actions will either strengthen and protect our communities, or they will create vulnerabilities and weaknesses. There is no middle ground. Pathfinders, we must lock shields against this enemy if we are to be successful. Pathfinders, this is a trying time for all of us and unprecedented in our lifetimes. It will require actions from all of us, to include our families. The good news is that our Pathfinder team is disciplined and strong. We must continue to be ready, resilient, innovative, professional, and treat each other like family, because we are. Pathfinders, I continue to be immensely proud to be your command chief and to lock shields with you. Together, we will continue to light the way.